My enemy.
Tom Tates?
E.
Okay.
E.
It's a good choice.
Watch out for yourself. My enemy.
Shut up! Is that a Max Steel shirt? That's what I keep thinking it is.
Max Steel?
I
You
don't
don't
know,
remember
dude.
Max Steel? Max Steel is...
I stole it, dude. That's why it says Steel.
What? Wait, huh?
Actually, I saw that it said Steel.
Max
and
Steel
I'm
was
like,
the
okay.
You
best
are
show
the man
ever.
of
I
style.
I
grew
gotta
up
follow
on...
the directions.
I grew up on Max Steel.
You grew up on Max Steel?
Max Steel, yeah.
What about Minimum Steel?
On Disney XD?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying Ben 10 was better.
Oh, yeah,
That's
Ben
pretty
10 was
good.
great.
Ben 10.
Don't get me
Ben 10
wrong.
was pretty- pretty-
Omniverse.
Goat.
Right?
Like,
right?
honestly, Ben out of 10.
Bill
Ben out of
10
10.
and Johnny
10
Test.
Bens out of Ben.
10
10.
Ben's out of 10.
Johnny
Hey
Test.
everybody, welcome back to Wayward 7.
don't
My
like
name is
being
Will,
here.
forever DM as always. And welcome back to another exciting episode of the Wayward 7. Episode 125.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's one more than
Century and a
124.
quarter. That's
What?
pretty crazy. Anyway, it's a lot of episodes to watch. We're gonna get to like a full year's worth of episodes. We're getting close, I think.
This is our first 8-hour episode.
Oh,
300,
Oh.
365 episodes.
Anyone
Yeah,
wants
that's
that.
when the
Oh,
campaign
that's
is.
where Act 3 is.
Yeah, 365. Anyway, before we get started, I'll switch it over to the boys. They're gonna tell you some stuff.
The
Hey,
boys! Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're really excited. If you don't have time to watch all those 124 episodes that came before this, check out our summaries. And if you didn't see when those summaries came out, a great way to... Evan, what is that?
This is a penny?
Dude, lucky penny!
Whoa!
That's so ironic. I couldn't have predicted that. Did you know that today is actually the World Lucky Penny Day?
Has a little blood on it.
A blood penny.
How lucky! Man, if you don't want your luck to run out, no.
You don't want us to drop a penny on the Empire State Building with
What?
your head on the ground.
Oh my god!
Hit that subscribe button.
Wow.
If you want good luck, make
Thank you,
sure that
Jack.
you subscribe and hit that notification bell for guaranteed good luck for at least the next 2 seconds.
Jack, I appreciated the moral support and the silent format. Inspiration. Thank you, boys. Inspiration to this side. Girls.
I'm rightly horrified, but you know it's not horrifying.
Our content on social media. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at the Wayward 7. You'll find much better luck there than whatever happened on that side of the table.
And I'll make sure Evan is...
We lost it!
I'll make sure Evan is not at the Empire State Building when you are.
We'll actually guard you, we'll like cover you,
Oh,
and then we'll be like, oh my god, incoming penny,
Yeah.
and then we'll like take you out of the way, and it'd be really like,
It's gonna be hard to do with our office being on the 2nd floor.
I don't
oh
know.
my gosh, my lucky penny that's not covered in blood.
The odds of Evan dropping a penny on your head is never 0. Thank you, girls. Inspiration. All right, so I think that's all we have to say. They found the penny. It's been rescued. There's
Yeah.
more blood on it. Let's just roll the
More
intro.
blood.
Reagan,
Eclipse. Shadows in the falling light. A fate eclipse pulling me tight. I'm reaching out but slipping away. Can't keep the tide at bay. Running out of endless time. Falling out of our storyline. Every heartbeat echoes loud in the dust left in the ground. Sun dips low and shadows creep. Dreams we swore we tried to keep, but the night calls pulls me close. Through the dark I'm chasing ghosts. A fading eclipse, the final sign. Running out of endless time. Running out of endless time, falling out of a storyline. Every heartbeat echoes loud in the dust left in the
really
The
frustrating.
So anyway,
to be
Next
honest.
time
And
on
that was the last.
The Wayward 7.
You
Thanks
missed
for watching,
it.
guys.
You
Okay,
blinked.
see ya.
You blinked and you missed it. Anyway, I think I forgot to mention they have hirelings, and Xanath is an item that is equipped on somebody's hip. But I think they're a bit hard to remember sometimes, so I printed these out for the
Listen,
for the
she
cast,
lost her
but-
memory in the Forbidden Waste.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot going on.
Do you
Anyway,
have Mente's family?
this
on
is
it,
for
too?
These
They're
guys are
not
for
there.
them. For their
Second
hirelings.
Does that
and
item
stuff.
require attunement?
Xanath? No, he just requires patience and
Death.
recognition.
He craves death.
Yeah, he craves death.
craves
Anyway, so
Got room for
yeah,
a muffin?
I should have had my notes pulled up. Last time we left off, the party has decided to travel down the Arxen Plateau to the Primeval Coast. After their 20,000-foot descent, some of them walking, some of them sliding, some of them flying, some of them doing a vertical walk, long way. I don't know, she's a vampire. That being
Shout out to
said,
you, Isabella.
the party separately encountered land sharks, otherwise known as bullets. Escaping an encounter with them, they ran down the coast. They encountered large corpses, bones of dragons, carrion crawlers waiting for them to attempt to take a very, very heavy rock. Rocks are heavier than they look.
I think that they're
Moral
perfectly...
of the campaign. But they also escaped through there and proceeded down, passed on a lizard man village, passed on some ruins that may or may not have had a bunch of fish people in them, and cool treasure. Maybe.
I'm fine with the treasure week.
And they
Or
ended
treasure.
with helping a gold dragon with a gnoll infestation. Not a mole,
Right.
a gnoll. The dragon offered to give them some of his treasure should they cook him a nice dinner.
Yeah.
So they spent
Drake and
a
Ramsey.
time, they blew up a bunch of gnolls
Yeah.
and then cooked a 4-course meal?
4-course meal, yeah.
4-course meal after a
drink
fishing
service.
trip
With
with
drinks.
drinks.
Drinks are different.
It was incredible service. The party was rewarded very handsomely.
Very handsome.
Very handsome.
You're very
Thank you. Inspiration
Stop
again.
coming for my man.
The party received much gold, as well as making us another deal for a magic item or two. Magic items being Chris bartered for a enhanced saddle of sorts that will hopefully enhance their vehicle if they find the specialist to attach it. And Herb got the Book of Misspells, Volume 3. So,
A lot of us are going to be talking to our dads.
and a lot of people want to talk to their dads. We'll see what happens. But
Wow. Who could've predicted
as
this would
the
happen?
day is, coming to a close after a full day of fishing, of looking about, cooking, and casting spells. I mean, it's starting to get nighttime. What are you guys doing?
Are we still driving?
Oh wait, I want to use my thing. Wait, do I have another thing?
Another what?
What's
Oh,
that?
another
charge?
charge? It's not until...
You've used your 4 charges for the day. You must wait
On
till
me.
dawn. Yes.
I think we get in the car and we keep
Drive through the
driving
night.
to the
Drive.
Why are you
to the
country?
place.
So, who's driving?
I want to take
I'll
a long
drive.
rest.
You'll drive?
Oh.
No one let Nat drive.
No, Dad's
Can
gone.
I
She
drive?
sneezed.
Give
Oh,
me
yeah,
the keys.
she's not on the board,
Oh,
so she
you're right.
doesn't exist.
Wait, what did he roll for?
I cannot put PCs on there. I'm not touching PCs.
So she sneezed and is gone.
I'll drive.
Thank you, Jack.
So to get this woman her
All right.
keys.
Gwen, make a survival check for driving,
Cool.
because there is no driving check.
Parishioner chaplain.
No driving
Unless
check?
there is, in which put it in the comments. I
You
would
missed
like to
it.
read that rule.
For driving a
Yeah,
car.
for driving a car.
21.
21. Gwen, you
Yeah, I don't think I should
Get-
drive.
pretty
crash.
pretty decent drive. Pretty easy drive. Things are getting snowy. Sections are starting to freeze up. Where you have been driving mostly on rocky shore, it now gets to be ice.
Drifted.
Little bit of drift. You have to take it a little slower, but you take it just so much that you don't make a big noise and mess as you go along the shore. But pretty good. Who's riding a shotgun? You are, Chris?
Why not?
Yeah, make a perception check.
I hate when you ask me those questions.
Well, you raised
You
your
said you were
hand.
driving shot?
Yeah, 7.
7.
He has a little, his own steering
Chris, the
Not
bumpy
attached.
road is like a lullaby to you. And as you drift into sleep,
Don't worry, guys. I got it.
Don't try resting your head against the window, though. That only works in movies.
you open your eyes and you are sitting alone on a rocky shore.
Honestly, that's fire.
I love that movie.
Very similar to what you've been driving on. Your friends are no longer with you. As you look about, a voice speaks from the mist. Chris.
Oh my gosh.
I must say I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting you to follow through. But here you are. I don't think you're ready
For
what is to come.
okay. That seems appropriate. But I mean, we've had this conversation numerous times, and we're still here. We're good.
Once you go, there is no going back.
Like metaphorically or like physically?
Both.
Okay. I'm worried about the physical.
As you should be. If I were you, Chris, I would put aside your ambitions for a moment.
I don't have any ambition.
So you say.
I mean,
Wait.
Lied.
I think I know what you're talking about. Okay. Because I do want to use the Book of Misspells to contact Dad. Because I want to see what will happen. Is that what you mean by ambition?
No.
Okay. 'Cause if not,
Your
never mind.
ambition
To fight him.
Oh.
The reason why we're going.
Okay.
The
He
whole
can read
reason
my
we're
mind.
here.
I wasn't putting it past him.
Let's just say I have a lack of confidence in you at the moment. You're a bit scatterbrained. You're unfocused.
It's not a thing. I'm sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
Tell you what, I'll simplify this for you.
Okay.
Turn back. Go back to whatever your journey should be.
I'm not driving. I'm being so serious right now. I'm not driving.
Well, I would hope you're not asleep at the wheel.
He's asleep in his
How
tiny
am I supposed to
costume.
turn this around?
Convince your friends. This is not the time for
Who's at the
this.
wheel right now?
And you snap back away.
Chris, I'm driving. I cannot pay attention to your little.
oh my goodness!
What?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm going to keep driving. Is that okay with you?
I might scream more.
Why?
We can't keep going like this. I'm so uncomfortable.
You're uncomfortable?
My back
He wants
is
to
like,
walk the
my back
entire
is
way.
killing me. Can we pit stop real quick?
I don't trust you.
Ow! Ow!
If
My
you're-
back!
Chris, you've ridden in this
I think of the
car.
Tobey Maguire. My back.
You've ridden in this car. How many times and you've never complained about your back?
It's like newly found pain.
Ah! Oh
Chris?
no! My back!
What do you want me to do about that? You can
It's
heal
not
yourself.
Gwen.
Heal
Hey,
yourself.
Loria's headpiece. Do you need healing? I am a healer.
It's like mental pain.
I can
In
heal
your
mental
back.
problems. Is it psychic damage?
You can
Healer.
Can you grow my brain?
I don't know about that one.
What the heck?
That's a
I'm
It's the
not-
biggest mental problem I have.
We
Not a
can
miracle
trade
worker.
spots. You can lie down in the back.
No,
And
I got
can-
it. Can't recline the seat.
It's a
It's
bench.
a bench. It doesn't recline.
It doesn't recline?
It's a bit.
Fortunately, you are
Can I
not
make
in
it
a
recline?
Toyota RAV. Whatever.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Gwen!
What,
Why are you
Chris?
being like this?
Why am I being like this? Why are you throwing a hissy fit? I'm giving us where
Dude.
you want to go.
Can we stop for snaps?
Where? Where? This isn't a town, Chris.
Are there any
I
animals?
peek out the
around
window
us?
for snacks.
I was like, can
I
get
pull a bag of like dried meat out of my
out?
pocket.
Are y'all still asleep?
Well, we're awake
Yeah,
now.
it's-
because
You were
we're nuts.
screaming.
I was about to say.
You were screaming, so now here, take some meat. So snacks. Is that good enough for you?
He's gonna tell us he has to pee.
Can I go back
next.
to sleep and try to enter back in the dream world?
Make a religion check.
I take some of my clothing.
Ooh, 9.
9.
9.
You go back to sleep.
I'm like grumbling while I go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, you put in the earplugs and there's a little voice from your hey, do you have any extras?
Oh,
I don't have ears, but could you just wrap me up with something?
sure. You don't have to breathe, so I guess.
No, just
Put it in
Okay,
the
I
bag
take
hole.
I take my cloak and I kind of just like wrap it around his ears.
Mhm.
Does this muffle the mind?
I'm going to pretend like it does.
Aw,
Me need to.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Curse
I'm
of
gonna keep
undeath.
driving.
I'm sorry.
Chris promised he was going to drive, but I guess no good.
Chris passed out.
Yeah.
We'll be passed out for the rest of the long rest. So,
I can drive some more for longer, or somebody else can drive.
I can swap out at 4 hours once I get my long rest.
Okay. I'll swap out with. So I'll keep driving.
survival check.
And I read my book.
Yep.
Say 15.
15.
You should just go to sleep.
Yeah, I think I'm going.
Snow's getting pretty thick. At some points,
Doesn't
it's hard to
help
see.
Sorry, can I add
Doesn't help to stay.
knowledge of
upset.
person?
I've already kind of
Okay.
passed.
I'm using inspiration.
Okay. Snow's pretty thick, but fine driving so far.
Okay.
Go and make a perception check with disadvantage.
11.
11.
Okay,
That's...
hang on. Let me use a tactical mind then.
Okay.
Okay, not bad. That's also a 15, but I am going to add knowledge of a past.
And I'm up to 19.
Well, I guess everyone just
Pass.
has cool feet.
Okay.
One success.
I just get to
I
sleep.
don't want to
Have
fail.
people
Everybody
yelling.
has cool things. What the heck is that?
So you can hold your mini.
So 24.
24.
That we can do this
Yeah,
recording.
Gwen. Snow thicker. There are creatures hiding. But one thing catches your eye. A figure. A familiar figure.
A creature.
Little white robe. Hood. Big hat. Waves you over. Yeah. Gwen! Gwen, stop! Stop!
Okay. Does this seem to be real? Is this going too fast? Like, am
I'd say it's definitely real, yeah.
Okay.
It's a real person, yeah.
I saw it.
You stop. As you pull over, the figure in the cloak trudges through the snow towards you. Pulls up the hat, looks up at you. You recognize Luzu.
Zuzu! Hi.
Where's Nat?
Is his voice like more?
Isn't that
Okay. No.
Nat is passed out in the back, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's
We just roll her out the
back
back.
there.
See you roll her out the back? he
Am I
starts
awake?
trudging
Am I-
around towards the back.
am I awake
Yeah,
now?
you're technically awake always.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Can I just like get in the back and like push her out with my feet?
Yeah. You push her out, she goes, "Hey, what the?" And you watch Zuzu just raise a hand, and you watch Nat goes, "Ah!" And it's gone. Thank you.
You're welcome. She was
Oh,
trying to help.
She was disobeying
Okay, I know.
the mothers,
Okay.
so I had to.
Well, tell her I said I'll miss her.
Okay.
I had like a garbage truck thing telling her where to go. Just like run outside.
You slap on the back of the car and just go, hey, get off the side.
Yeah.
Alright. Bye, Zuzu. Unless you're coming with. You coming with us?
To do what?
I don't think
Good.
Will has that prepared.
Adventure.
We're going to fight a dragon.
Why are you fighting a dragon?
No, long story short, it's Chris's.
See,
Because it's the name of the game.
I was about to say there's a
idiot.
game.
It's a
What?
whole quest thing we're doing with Chris and his.
Did this have to do with getting the guy back? Guy?
Did someone say back?
Partly.
That's great.
It's just it's a step in the process.
What with Nat doing this out of curiosity?
I think.
My job was to.
Retrieve
her.
Nat, right? Well, Nat she kind of appeared. Right?
Beard.
Yeah, she kind of appeared and then she just started to tag along.
He wouldn't tell us where he is. He's been walking around like for weeks.
Yeah, she's been doing that. She's been like sneezing and poofy.
So he's sick.
Maybe is that what she does when she's sick?
In the mind.
I was gonna say that's gonna be really difficult to take care of in the future.
He's a bit of an oddball.
Meanwhile, Gwen's
Yes.
like, yeah, she is thick.
Dude.
But
out.
last time
You
he
have
was
to
talking to us,
Mhm.
he was saying he's going to hell. not something she's supposed to be doing.
Oh, well.
I get it. Your friends are down there. She cannot go. She goes, she get, like, hunted down.
Yeah.
Like death.
Yeah, we know. I get.
So
Well,
it's just a protection thing, you know.
no, I'm.
As the responsible brother,
Let me know. Let me tell you. I know all about being the responsible sibling. No, it's fine. Do what you need to do. I want Nat to be safe. She might be angry that she's not going.
well, she also said she's going to go fight an archfiend. And that, let me just tell you,
Okay.
because, you know,
Yeah, I'm not too familiar.
because
with
it's like, it would take, you know, most of the cult to take down one, and you want to do it in, like, their house. Like, in their...
Yes,
Or
but that
domain.
is the only way we're gonna stop the world from, you know, being destroyed. So if we don't do it, then technically you won't even have a cult.
You know, it's not my circus, not my monkey, but Nat is my monkey, and I want to take her home.
I get it. Listen, I'm not.
She's a part of my circus.
Right. I understand. I am not upset with you for
If
taking
she
that.
come back, let me know, because if she goes to hell, they're going to kill her. If she make it back alive. So, like, if you care for her,
I do, but I don't want to be a snitch.
then get her to do
To do what?
it. Call me if Nat come
I will.
back.
I will call you, Zuzu. I will let you know.
Are you gonna call?
Zuzu.
do this.
Zuzu, the monster hunter.
Credits.
Nope.
Can
I'm
I?
a
Michael
expert
Bay.
conjurer.
Can I cast?
Do not
command
hunt.
on Gwen?
Huh?
Can I cast command on Gwen?
Sure.
Drive.
Gwen, wisdom save.
I'm leaving this dude.
It's so nice. Why would you do that?
Anyway, one more thing.
Anyways, I had a $1 million. Oh, okay. Didn't want it.
21.
Dude, I can't believe it, dude. I don't know why she would just drive away.
Hex.
You got lucky that time.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in just a second, Herb. I will let you know if Nat tries to go to hell with us. If she is there and we are not with her and she meets us there and she helps us, I will tell you. But
Well, just let me know. I'll get there.
okay, I will let you know.
Just before she gets in hell.
If
that's the
if
point
we're
of it.
around when she's
Tell you what, here. He reaches in his pocket, hands you a little bead. That, don't use that immediately. That, you throw it on the ground.
Use it immediately.
It'll call me to. It won't do anything, Icarus.
You're
It'll-
asleep.
I'm reading.
It'll call me
Oh, you're reading.
right there. So, if Nat throws up,
Okay.
throw the bead on the ground.
Okay. I will do it. I care about
Or
her.
if he just needs an expert conjurer.
An expert conjurer. Got it.
Call a different guy.
Anyway,
You'll
Call it different. Call Kid Had.
Call your
Okay,
dad.
I will. Yes. I don't want Nat to die, so I will do that.
none of us do, right? Never
I'm
mind.
shocked you're saying that.
She is a pain
Icarus
in my
looks
ass.
up, side eye.
Aloria.
Chris needs to
You know, she's, I just think she can't help it, like the thing that whatever's wrong with her.
Okay.
So I take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
Family,
Family.
even if she is unfairly mean at all times.
I think it's her way of showing that she loves you. I think I think it's just her.
She's kind look, I'm gonna be real. I think she's incapable of love. Like real love, but you know, that's between you two. Anyway, have a good night.
I think I'm fine with that.
Just throw it out there. Want to warn you. Want to
Okay.
warn you. Fair
Is it time to
warning.
drive yet?
Are we there yet?
I let
Why
you
do we
all
stop
of
my
the
bag?
Oh my god. Okay,
My
I have
bag!
babies in the car. I will be ready.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Bye, Zuzu.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
He starts drawing a circle in the snow. So,
And we're gonna.
Do you need anything
Roll for
before we
donuts.
go?
if you're gonna throw the bead down,
I'm
warning
not.
if ninth.
Wait, what?
Warning.
Warning. Okay, got it. Okay. Driving. Bye, Suzu.
Bye bye. You guys leave Susan? Finally back on the road. So,
the roll.
second drive. Who's taking the third drive?
I shouldn't.
I'm going to
Am I
sleep.
done with my long rest?
Yep. Survival check. Actually, no, you're not because you just cast spell. That breaks long rest. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Start over.
It didn't work.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
I'll drive.
You shouldn't have
I'll
cast
drive.
It might have been.
Or did you read?
I did read.
I'll
That is
drive.
kind of your watch
Okay,
is
that's my
spinning.
shit.
So you
I'll
got a nerd here?
Drive? Go for it. Survival check.
I shouldn't drive.
You're asleep.
You can't.
No,
You're
regardless,
asleep
I
for the
should
rest
never
of
drive.
time.
I've seen your car.
You said survival?
Let's have Nat
Yep.
drive.
30, 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Yes.
Chris still riding shotgun. Perception check with disadvantage.
Who? Oh.
Yeah.
My car's a car magnet.
Chris has ruined perception checks for the rest of the game.
Okay.
16.
16. Dirty 20 and 16. Snow's getting pretty thick, and pretty soon you are driving along the coast. And what are you looking out for? Do you know what you're looking for?
Yes, we're looking for a tiny hut.
Tiny hut.
No, as in like the we're looking
For a
for the
shack.
house.
Yeah.
The shack.
You're looking for a cottage.
Did we ever get like an image of what it looked like? I don't think it was segmental.
Little cottage.
Yeah.
I would say with the 16, you don't see anything. Do you keep driving? You're kind of in the thick part of the snow. I'd say with a 20 survival check, you're about where you should be, but do you keep driving?
I drive slowly so I can kind of look more closely.
Okay. Well, next watch. You guys driving any further, or somebody going to go check stuff?
How long have we been driving?
I mean, if we're about on the coast where we should be, we might want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like chill and I'm gonna let them sleep in the car and I'll just.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. So, are you letting one of your hirelings take the last watch, or
Yes.
okay? Who are you letting?
I think Aloria, she should be.
Yeah, I trust Aloria too.
Okay. So you're just sitting in the car. Go ahead.
Xanax.
Xanath can.
Let's get this man
Yep,
behind the
perception.
wheel.
Xanax.
Xanath, he can use his eyes. One of the only senses he has.
Loria's got a 9.
A 9. Okay. Final answer. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yep.
No answer. You don't get a final answer.
I would say eventually dawn comes. You can all mark off a long rest. Nothing really happens while on Aloria's watch. But as sun rises, the snow is falling pretty heavy.
I immediately open up the spell book.
Okay.
I've used lightning, beam, fish, and
Animate dad.
animate dad.
Hey, Herb.
Wait, that's only 3. I thought I had 4.
You used lightning bolt. You
Twice.
used teleport.
Teleport was
Teleport.
teleport. I made the giant. Yeah, I made the giant pork slab or something.
Yep. Pork tenderloin dropped from the ceiling.
Wait, which
So,
ones?
How
I've
big was
got.
it?
So
Not
there's
to feed the
still.
Pretty big.
What's left?
So you still have scrying, cone of cold, speak with animals, summon elemental, shield, and wall of force.
Is it cold of cone? That'd be really funny.
Ice cream.
Just
about-
swap
Yeah,
the
it's-
two.
it's,
What about wall of horse?
What are you casting?
Wait, which one should I try?
Chris, could you run out about 30 feet?
Do
Wait, why?
scrying.
No, never
Wait,
mind.
do scrying, because it's probably just crying.
I cast scrying on.
On
Chris.
on Chris.
I like pop my back.
Chris,
like,
wisdom saving throw.
Oh. No. Can I just fail?
If you want to, sure.
Sure.
Yeah, choose to fail. Herb raises his hand, extends one arm, thinking about Chris. You see him; he's in range. Chris, you choose to fail the wisdom saving throw as the spell affects you. You watch as Chris just for about 6 seconds. Chris cries.
I thought it was a free
And
action.
just so you know, it is a bonus action, actually. You waste your bonus action crying.
Really?
Yep. Crying is now a bonus action.
So
What?
get rid of the
Really?
Yep.
Wait, so like this is for anything?
Sorry, I have a sticker
It
that
is
says
your
crying
bonus
is a free
action.
action. It's incorrect now.
Well, when you use the
That's
spell
part of the spell.
crying,
Oh.
it is now
Crying is
waste,
a bonus
it wastes their
action.
bonus action
I'd
to
like
cry.
to spend a bonus action
Okay,
crying.
get you.
Okay, I want to use.
Guys, I don't like it
And
out
it is
here.
a wisdom save of 20.
Actually,
Oh,
I was gonna
You
fail it no
wouldn't
matter
have
what.
made
I would
that.
never hit.
It's
I
just a
might
bonus
assume.
action, but you know.
Is it a bonus action to use or?
No, it is an action.
Hey guys,
Um,
can I go back?
Cone of cold on him.
You guys kind of cold on?
I'll fail
Chris,
that one too.
Chris.
I
I
was gonna
guess.
say kind of order. He gets an ice cream cone.
yay!
Wait, is it?
Do you choose to fail?
Yeah, sure.
You watch as Herb raises his hand, begins to
Hey, what are
draw
you
the
doing all that?
incantations for Cone of Cold, or so he thinks. And there is a massive burst of energy from Herb's hand. And Chris, you fly back a little bit. And Chris, you drop to your knees. You can't do it.
Wait, what?
You just can't. There's no way you could.
Do what?
Nursing home spell.
As you just full of self-doubt, and you have disadvantage on anything you try next action. As you've been hit by the Cone of Could. Which
Oh.
I was thinking about running back to the group. I can't do it.
can't do it.
My back.
It
It
hurts,
hurts
too
too
much.
much.
All right.
Why am I crying?
Which one do I have left?
You
Wall
have
of Force.
Speak with Animals, Summon Elemental, Shield, and Wall of Force.
Wait, can we save one charge so I can try and talk about
What is the group consensus?
I think
I think you
Wolf
should
Force would be
use
so
a spell.
I think we should do the wall of force and then
Wall
let
of
Chris
Force.
talk to his dad.
Yay!
For being our guinea pig.
Wall of Force? Okay. Yeah, so you get 30 feet. Are you just like putting it around Chris? Or
Yeah.
Okay, putting it around Chris. So as you draw the incantation with your hand, projecting the spell into the area around Chris, you watch as out of the snow rises a very long horse that is wrapped around you, and you look as the horse head just turns towards you.
it. Wall of horse?
Wall
Yeah.
of horse. It is a 30-foot long horse.
Imagine like
Kicking out
a
his
swing
horse in
from
his
Toy
head.
Story.
Uh-huh.
Like just
Just
Flipping up.
coiled around Chris.
It's
What?
Snake
put the
got
saddle
outside.
on
Got
it.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Is there wait? Is there like any
Guys,
thing
I
that
have
it
a
does,
saddle.
Is there anything that it does or?
Can I put the
It is
saddle?
a wall of a horse.
Can I put
It
the
has
saddle
30
on
hit
the
points.
horse?
It is a 30-foot snake you can draw.
Do I have the
Snake
saddle on me?
Does it block?
It's in the car. What is it?
Does it block things off? or
Yeah,
what?
it's a horse. Yeah, it'll block whatever a horse can
There's a
do.
Chris,
horse in the way.
try
Yeah,
to
there's a
leave
horse
the
in the way.
wall.
Yeah.
Can I try jumping over it?
Wait, how many
You
was
vault
that?
over the
Only
horse.
three? Was that only three?
That was 3, yeah.
That was 3. So you have
Three.
one more.
What
I
is
said-
it?
I said let
Shield,
Chris talk to his
summon
dad.
elemental.
Guys, I don't know if
speak
this
with
related,
animals.
but
So we
there's a
could,
horse.
we could be nice and let him talk to his
Yeah, the
dad, or
voice
we
is
could
here.
try another spell.
But you
I
can
mean,
always
we've
talk to
tested
his
all
dad
the spells on
tomorrow
him so
too.
far. I
That's true,
feel
too.
like
Wants to talk to his dad tomorrow. Everybody could talk to their dads
I
tomorrow.
want to talk to my
well,
dad.
we've got to wait to
The
finish.
fans want to know.
Okay, listen, but
We've
you're
gotta
about to, you
wait
need to
to
get no
finish
good
the spells
headspace. You're
tomorrow
about to
regardless.
fight a dragon.
Talk to your
Do
dad.
you want to talk to your dad right
Yes. What if I die?
now? You're not gonna die.
It's not your real dad.
But
It's a ghost.
Akal
It's a
said I was
visage.
gonna die. Frankie does say I always am gonna die, so it seems a little like he wants me to die. Anyways, he said I'm gonna die. That's why I was complaining my back so we could stop and leave.
I don't think this is a healthy relationship for
I don't
you.
either.
Well, you
I
didn't
didn't choose
say
it.
that. You
Okay,
said
well,
you
we
were
don't
just
have
complaining about your
other
back.
people.
I was
Well,
trying to be.
Yeah.
Shield, summon elemental, speak with animals.
What
I
is the
wasn't
group
trying to look like a
consensus?
wimp.
I think everybody here, including those three, should vote. That's what
But
we
this
did.
immediate. Can you speak to an animal? I really just want to see you speak to an
I
animal.
don't think it actually means you speak to. Never mind.
Could you could talk to the horse.
I mean, honestly, you know what? While the animal's here,
It
it
might
is
as
to
well.
change
I
my
can-
mind.
I can speak with animals. You know that, right?
You can.
Speak with animals.
Is it because you're a?
What,
Can I
okay,
talk to the
I've
horse?
got 1 speak
Two
with
speak with-
animals,
I think
2
so, yeah.
speak with animals, 3 speak with animals.
Is that features?
What does Xanath say?
Santa?
I'm quite curious, actually. You know, summon elementals are quite a powerful spell, but so is shield. Shield's a
I
reaction.
think it's field. That's what my guess is.
Does it save reaction on the
Yep,
book?
shield's a reaction.
Yeah, speak of animals at will.
Yeah,
You can.
You can. You
Hey,
cast it.
horse!
Hey,
What's your deal?
my deal?
What's your name?
Long John.
What?
Long John. I'm the long horse. Any other questions, smart guy?
I'm sorry!
Can I tell the horse to move or anything, or does it just
It is.
stay
It
there?
is a horse.
Never ask your
It does
DM
what a
what the
horse will
characters'
do.
names are.
It'll stay there until
Or
it
dread
dies, or until an hour passes.
Oh,
Last an hour?
It does last.
Is it always Long John? Is that in that? Okay.
It summons the horse Long John.
Wait, what's the radius of this horse?
30 feet.
What color is he? Is he silver? Is
Uh,
Long John silver?
Long John Silver. He's a speckled. He's speckled silver. Chestnut.
I hate this game.
Silver speckles.
Why can't we go back to the cooking game? I preferred Hell's Kitchen.
Papa's Pizza!
Okay, the majority has voted for me to cast another spell.
Yes, cast shield! Cast shield!
Pick
No,
number 3,
don't
my
do it.
lord. Number 3. Number 3.
Number
my
one!
lord.
guys!
Number one!
Shield?
But number three.
Number 3. Number 3. That was mine.
I cast
Number
shield
3,
on,
my
one,
lord.
or on Chris.
You cast shield. So
Funny.
shield is a
Guys!
reaction.
Ew.
For shield is a reaction for when something is attacking you. But
okay.
we'll say sure you can.
Can
you
I
can just
attack
cast shield
Herb?
to practice.
Okay.
You cast shield. You watch as the runes ignite very quickly. A sheep jumps in front of you and stands. Looks very confused.
Hey, what's wrong, buddy?
Oh, we're never gonna
You watch
get
as the
done
D
with
in shield flips down to a P.
Shield.
Shield.
Sheep.
Shield? I think it's sheep.
How many hit points does he have? Do I know?
One.
One? Oh, it just blocks whatever attacks me and dies.
Honestly, that's kind of cool though.
That's pretty
Because
cool.
that
Makes them feel
It's like
even worse.
substitution in Pokemon.
That
Yeah.
could,
Chris,
that
here.
could take up a whole.
Who's gonna die?
You.
You.
Lamb to the slaughter. I can't take out my hammer. Just hit me.
And you watch the shield go, ah!
What's his name? Is it?
You didn't
Is
get
that
to
name?
ask.
Is that name
He's
Sean?
dead.
I bet its name is Sean. Sean the Shield.
Sean
Sean.
Sean Shank
the
Redemption.
Shield.
Sean Shank Redemption, yeah. Anyway, so you kill the sheep, and your spellbook is used for the day.
All right, now that we got that out of the way.
I'm sorry, Evan.
I rather like that sheep.
Can I look around the area to see if I
It's
can
not
spot a
Chris's
shack?
No.
Sure, make a perception check. Go for it.
Can
Well,
I
they're-
also look? Can I do it?
I would say you guys are
Can I fly
doing
up
stuff.
and take a look?
You guys are busy.
There we go.
Okay.
But sure, Icarus, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Can I
So-
ride Long John?
Huh?
Can I ride Long John?
Long you go over to Long John.
Wait, is it like
Climb on top.
No, it's a circle.
Oh, okay.
He just looks at you.
People hop over me. But
Can I try and try and push him out the way or something, or like?
You try to
if he
push Long John,
budges?
he will not budge. He's saying.
Can I try to push him?
Make a strength check?
Do you think?
I got a
if we
feeling
had
right
cast him-
now, and let me write this down so we can come back to this if it happens. Long John is finna be a goat
Oh.
sometime.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we're gonna get in the finale, and Long John is gonna save the entire
Say favorite
game.
NPC 19.
Do you
19.
think-
You. He is a big horse,
He's
and he is
the-
pushing back.
Would Long John
He's the
stop
weight of a
wall
sapphire.
break?
Hey, stop
guys.
pushing back.
Why?
Let's see what happens.
No.
Would Long
Ask
John
him.
have
Just ask him to move.
stop the wall breaker siege machine?
The sheep might have. Anyway, so all right,
Can they
you
be
guys
friends?
must have Long John.
Do you know the sheep?
I had 27.
27.
29.
Nice.
No, come on. Why you gotta do that? Like I did so good.
I'm
Stunning
better.
as you hop from large rock to large rock, and Icarus as you fly above. I would say,
What do your elven eyes see?
with your elven eyes, you quite literally see smoke in the distance. And as you kind of pointed out, Icarus flying overhead, you also see the smoke, and you see where it's coming from.
Well, my
A
cross
small
eyes.
cottage, kind of made out of large stones.
That's gotta be it.
Where we
Let's go over
going?
there without telling anyone else.
Oh.
Get in the car.
Hey guys, why are you getting in the car?
Get in the car.
I
We
would
gotta
say-
move.
I would
I'm in
say.
your mom's car.
Let me scroll down.
Yeah, you can. Aw.
The cottage is not too far. It's maybe a few hours distance. through some pretty rocky, bouldery terrain where actual trees are starting to
I
grow.
love that movie.
You can see the thin plume of smoke. Yeah. So, you guys going to try and take the car through it, or are you going to walk?
Does it look like the car can go through it safely?
Rocky terrain might be
Okay.
rough.
Alright,
do it.
I can
I wanna
lead
walk.
the charge and walk.
Let's just walk. Yeah.
So, you guys
Oh,
start
we're
I
walking.
walk
the
back
rear.
over to the group. Or
We're
am
up
I
there.
already closer to the location where we're trying to go?
I mean,
'Cause I
those
went
two are
already
the
far
closest.
away.
But
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, we're kind of distracted by
yeah,
Long John.
you guys have been talking to Long John, and Long John eventually does. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's gone. He
It's
turns
a
into a
Spider-Man
ghost.
clip.
The ghost. Yeah, exactly. So, you're taking up the rear? Who's taking up the front? Perception checks.
All
Do
right.
we keep
I'll
the ones
take-
that we had from before? Or?
New ones, you're leading the group.
Oh. Fun.
Not that you don't know the general
What are
direction
you
to go.
That wasn't
No,
as
it
good.
It wasn't a 29?
It
You
wasn't a
lied.
What'd you do?
Negative deception.
26.
22.
22, and what'd you get?
26.
It started
26.
Little 30.
I'll switch it up. So,
I was saying 29.
trudging through the snow, pushing deeper into the frozen thicket, you can make the outline of the cottage. It is stone, old, and looks mostly forgotten. There's a heavy wooden door that blocks the entrance. There are cracks where you can see firelight gleaming through. The windows have the shutters shut from the inside, and it seems mostly quiet. As you approach the cottage, what are you guys doing?
Oh wait, let me see.
Pushing Chris forward.
Akal? Are you haunting this house? We get no response. Hello? Is anybody
So
there?
there's a fire inside?
There's firelight coming from the cracks of the house.
Well, we didn't start the fire.
It was always burning.
Get out.
Since the world has been turning.
Can I you said it's the fire, it's like a torch?
It's like the light is gleaming through the walls of the cottage.
It's in the walls.
There's a big door.
So it's not dark anymore.
It's daytime.
Okay.
It's like getting to be noon.
I thought we were already inside. Okay.
No.
Can I try and scare Chris?
You can do whatever you want.
So can I knock?
You gonna knock?
Hello? Is there a doorbell or anything?
Make a perception check.
The door is our
I think we
biggest
just wait in
enemy.
the car, guys.
Yeah, you guys can go wait if you want.
I got a 3.
Got a 3?
Mhm.
There, Herb, are you going back to like
Yeah.
wait?
I think we all should just.
Can I kick the door
we
down?
should just
I'll
Get
wait
some
by the
popcorn
door
and
and
just
stay
watch.
outside.
I'll wait by the door as well.
wait.
Can I kick the door down?
Do not get
You're gonna kick the door down?
Can I kick the door down?
Those
Might
are
not
you.
even be locked.
You can.
Yeah,
Should I
Should
kick
you?
the door
Maybe
down?
try the doorknob.
Maybe you just try opening up the door. Like
I did that last time at the
There-
hotel.
there's not really a knob. It's more of a handle.
Can I pull the handle?
it's really hot.
Pull the handle, it starts shaking.
You need to
I think you need to push.
You two said so. You two are back in the brush line.
I'm
with
I want
you.
to eat some popcorn and just watch what happens.
Do you have? Where did you get popcorn?
No, I just want to eat food.
Okay.
Detect minor illusions.
Passport.
Aren't you a plant?
Yes.
This is
the
wrong.
illusion.
Soak in the
Popcorn.
sun.
Guys, I can live stream the game.
Are you? So you're hiding in the brush?
Look at this idiot.
Yeah, I just want to look and see. Do I see anything in the house?
I mean, the windows are shut. There are
Oh,
cracks.
okay.
If you'd like to listen, you can.
Can I cast Arcane Eye?
Sure. As you go to cast it, nothing happens.
No magic?
Can I see if I can hear anything?
Sure, make a perception check.
I have advantage.
Does my crossbow look like anything?
Looks like crop.
Does my sword look
Strangely,
like
no.
anything?
Yeah.
I feel like magic's not working.
Can I
here.
cast Detect Magic?
You start to, and nothing happens.
Can't detect the magic that's magic and not
22.
magic.
So while they're talking with each other, while Chris is, knocking on the door a bunch, debating on whether or not to kick it down, on the inside, Gwen, as you kind of put your ear to the stone wall,
Your stones.
I would say you hear the crackle of fire of the fireplace and an active sound of what you would recognize as a whetstone sharpening. And as Chris's knocking continues and the voices continue and he starts jiggling the handle,
Oh.
you just something is set aside onto a table. As somebody stands up,
Do I hear that?
and you hear heavy footsteps.
He's coming!
Someone creak your hair,
Wait,
creak
who
your
is
chair
he?
thematically.
I don't.
We all need to
Oh, wait,
hide.
I don't want to.
Glass
No.
of water be tapping.
Chris, he was sharpening a blade before.
As
Okay, can I pull my hammer
It's like the
out?
magician.
As you-
And I just hold
as
it
you
right
fumble and reach for a second, you watch as the door is pulled open,
Can I back up a bit?
and a massive black dragonborn ducks under and steps out. This man does not look like a call. At least not the one that speaks to you in your dreams.
Does he look related?
He is an old dragonborn, a barbarian you can tell.
See his brother.
His scales jet black as he stares down at the group with these gold piercing eyes before narrowing.
I replant myself.
You see that, like most older dragonborn, those catfish whiskers have grown very long and numerous. Unlike the dream guy that you know, there is no sign of platinum scales, nothing. But
Is he
those
or what was it called?
those
Shadow.
horns kind of curve in a
That was good.
jagged and chipped regal way, similar to yours.
Mm-hmm.
There are many scars of past wars, past battles, pretty severe ones that go across his chest, and you kind of see the handmade fur belts and kind of baggy pants. Just looks down at the group.
How tall is he?
You've been knocking long enough. What do you want?
Shows him. We just came.
This is your
Dog.
mission, dog.
We all take like 5 steps back from him.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, go for it.
Point at him.
We're just here to
We were.
investigate.
you.
We were looking.
Okay, I'm just here to investigate what this place is all about.
We were looking for a call.
That
That was the main thing.
I didn't want to tell him.
You have to be truthful.
I thought we were keeping
You
it
have
a
to be-
secret.
No, you have to be truthful if you want.
He's not happy. You have to show respect
But
to get respect.
We can be on our way.
Deviri sent you.
Yes.
Sure, she
In a
sure
way.
did.
Please don't right now.
Okay.
What do you want?
I want to learn more about Akal.
And build our strength.
Also, seems like this place has a bit of a past by looking at your scary self. And hearing about Deviri and Akal. Because there's a lot of mystery in Akal, and we don't really know.
And we are facing a lot of things at the moment. We need to build up our strength.
Also, I need to get stronger. I feel like this is kind of leading me in the direction. Feels like destiny, kind of.
Why were you sent here?
Deviri gave us the information. We just followed.
We decided on our own volition to come here.
He's your dream
He's standing maybe 3 feet from
No,
you.
I just said that in character.
What are you guys talking about?
Maybe he's meant to stream.
For
How
the
we can
challenges that
This
we
is
know,
really.
for the challenges that we know lay ahead of us, it seemed optimal to gather all the resources and strength that we can. Chris has been working on these new abilities that he's developed, and we thought that learning more about where they came from and learning how to use them would be the most advantageous thing in the coming future.
Akal is my patron.
Your patron.
Deviri told me she learned lessons of fighting from Akal, and I wanted to kind of learn more about his past. So potentially I could get stronger. You seem like a pretty strong guy.
You seem like a pretty strong guy.
Leave. He just steps back in. Shuts the door.
Wait.
Okay,
Now can I kick
all of
the
us
door?
run and then
Can
he
I?
goes in.
Knock on the door again.
You knock on the door. Are you insistent?
It's a polite insistent.
But you
What is
do-
polite insistent?
I don't know. I'm a princess.
There's-
Leave me alone.
Slightly not very loudly.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's like a Girl Scout.
I don't order cookies.
I mean, you knock for a good like 4 minutes. Eventually, the door opens again.
It's a new guy.
We
Come a long
did
way.
come here a long way. Even if you are not the one we are looking for, is there any? You seem to be a past warrior. Is there not any knowledge you could possibly give us to gain?
I do not know you.
I mean, you seem like a pretty.
I have no reason to give you anything. I do not owe you training. Just because Delirious told you who I am.
So you know Devere.
So you are a call.
That doesn't make him a call.
No, he just said.
He literally just.
Wait, what?
Can we hit a replay real quick?
Editors,
Editors.
play that back.
No.
He said.
You are a call.
Although you do not seem to be the same Akal that we know.
What other call do you know of?
Can I, with permission from this man, project the image of the Akal that has been in his dreams?
No.
I can't, or like no, as in that the.
Can I like pull out a drawing of him? Maybe?
Sure. Just
I have good
the
handwriting.
eyes flick from Nastani, who has been denied showing mental images, and just looks over to the drawing. Make a performance check.
It's the best
It's
I
either
can
going
do.
to be the Mona Lisa or.
Or,
How would you describe it, Luxwell?
well, let's see on the
Looks
roll.
like a
And I'll describe it. Don't worry.
Wait.
I'll do my job.
Got it. You got it.
16.
Okay. You know, Chris, you never took formal art lessons. Azorus taught you a lot about, you know, drawing. He liked to draw. And I would say you've picked up a few things. You know how to draw. So it's not bad. It's still a little, you know,
It's a little disproportionate.
yeah.
Sketchy.
You're getting in. You're getting into
It's
art
like a
school.
middle school drawing.
You're like, you know,
His
you've been
nose is a
practicing.
little big, but
That's crazy.
I mean, looking at them, you could see that they could be related. But the guy that stands in front of you, firstly, compared to your dream guy, is taller. He looks way older. There's no platinum. He doesn't have the same voice, almost.
The visions that Chris has been receiving have been of a old, maybe ancient black dragonborn on this ancient coast where we've come.
It wasn't my choice either. I wouldn't want to be here regardless. I wanted to hightail it the heck out of here, but they told me to come over here, and so I am.
That's crazy.
And as for the.
Is there any
This is
explanation
gaslighting.
that you
I'm
can
not.
think of why he's been seeing someone that seems similar to yourself but is not you?
This patron of yours. He speaks to you.
Mm-hmm. Every time I go to sleep.
Then it's not me. Close the door.
Thought about it. He kind of stops. Tell you what. Those of you talking, make a persuasion check.
Okay, I can do this.
I did not talk.
Darn tootin'. Neither did Xanath.
I use my inspiration.
Or Badissa.
I think this is a Chris
wish I
matter.
could.
And Chris should walk inside his home.
Dang it! Got
I
worse.
think this is one of those things where Badissa and Aloria are hanging back at the tree line.
I'm gonna slowly
Can I-
step
I got a
back
7.
a few steps. Not completely, but
Well, that's good. Keep that.
unnatural 20.
Yeah.
27.
He's so nice.
I got 7.
I also got an unnatural 20, and if it counts as a fail, I'll add a tactical mind to it.
That passes.
Okay.
Okay. He takes a good long minute and just looks you over.
You do that at the perfect time.
Community climbing.
And Chris, as he looks at you, make an insight check.
My worst skill, thanks. It's bad. It's 8.
8.
I just wasted the last round. Yes, I can.
Okay.
was better.
At least you know.
It was 14.
14? Final answer?
Yeah, I got a 17. That's a count.
Sounds good. It's pretty hard to read, I know. But I would say that you detect a slight bit of change in demeanor. What's everybody's passive perception?
7.
20.
Oh.
Is mine better than yours? 22.
17.
Guys, you
Why
guys
are you gonna do that to me?
Can I for once Dungeon Dragons have a
Y'all are
passive
better than
investigation?
No.
I'm in the single
Never
Not-
once have we used passive insight.
So is she.
Mine is fine.
My passive
Or
investigation, however,
investigation?
that's different.
I would say Nastani and Icarus, you hear him mutter a single word under his breath. Demos.
What?
Demos.
Demos.
We've heard that before.
That's a
Have we heard Demos?
Haven't we heard that before?
Sounds
Are we
like a
taught this
dragon
kid
god.
kind of.
like,
I don't know who
I thought
Dino
of this
is,
one.
but
is it this one?
I'm
I
really
thought you-
scared by this point.
Give me that.
He kind of pauses after looking you up and down. Who is your father, boy?
I never knew my father.
Who raised you?
The name is Mente, but I refer to him as Zoroaster.
There is recognition.
In the Mente or Zoras?
Both.
Okay. I grew up in the Wraith Woods with him in a cave. I don't know where I came from. I was just kind of there, and he took care of me. Or someone told me.
Do they look alike? Can I see that?
Make an insight check.
Are
Sure.
you racist? Asking if a dragonborn looks like the
No.
other
Wow!
Just because I'm dragonborn.
You just think we
doesn't
all
mean
look alike.
I feel like
Does
that's the
Mente look
opposite,
like this
right?
guy?
If he
15.
15?
It's Mente.
That's assuming.
I bet I had to
He's
roll
not
really
Mel.
high to see that.
They both have black horns.
wow.
That's pretty similar.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Chris's eyes are blue, and his is are they blue?
agree.
Oh, they're green.
Wow.
They're green.
Emerald green.
They're emerald green, and his eyes are gold.
Oh, you messed
So,
up.
how do you get gold?
So if my mom's eyes were green, then we're good.
Genetic wise.
I'm also
I
blue.
need to do a Punnett square, and then I can
Wait,
find out
but
whose
Mente's
mother
eyes
is.
were brown. This doesn't add up.
I have a question.
Well, you know it's not Mente.
Have you been shadow touched as well?
Dude.
Shut up.
No.
Are you lying?
5 check.
Yeah, make an
Can
insight
I
check.
see?
Go for it.
Yeah, can I vibe check this
Yeah,
guy?
go for it.
That's good. I'm not even gonna
23.
23.
4.
Absolutely.
It's great.
He's not lying.
That's really funny.
I
What'd you
almost
get?
forgot what vibe check like rolling
Yeah,
was.
vibe
I was like,
check.
it's insight.
Insight.
22.
I'm looking through my skills and I don't see vibe check.
Natural 20 plus 6.
Nice. So 26,
23.
23, and 22. The three of you can tell he is not lying. He's not.
I'm not sure about that.
He's not lying.
As
when you're ugly, I'm not lying.
everybody starts eyeing each other. Like,
I think that this guy's not lying.
Do you know what I know?
You are afflicted by an echo.
By what?
An echo.
An echo.
Like the echoes that we've come across in the Forbidden Ways.
So is that like a patron?
Doesn't
Is that another word for it, or is that
I don't
something
know, this guy
different?
looks like he might know things.
But he doesn't know what we've
He
encountered.
steps back inside of his
What?
house
An echo.
and gestures for you to enter.
Just me. Or all of us?
I mean, you guys
I
can
take
all-
the first seat.
You're at the core!
Yeah, you're at the back.
I walk inside.
I got nowhere to
Yeah.
go.
You walk in. Yeah.
I took like a
If he
3
invites
sets
us
of
in,
backwards.
Yeah. So you
Just so I
guys
wasn't the
walk
first
inside.
idiot.
They were somehow very
Um,
large steps.
There's the interior of this abode is a bit lackluster. There's a large stone bed. There's some wood, a fireplace. There's stone benches.
Did we
Can I
see,
see
like,
what he was sharpening?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Sure, yeah. Make a perception check or investigation.
What is this guy doing?
Investigation!
Does he
Yeah.
clean his home?
I
He's
know!
investigating.
He's
But
an
I'm
arts and
looking, I'm
crafts
just
nerd.
looking, I'm not like looking
Yeah.
around.
Looking will get you something different.
It's fun. It's fun. There's
You
some really
may.
funny things. There's this one thing written in
15.
here with a
I
big
don't-
circle
15?
around it that says Lauren's Forbidden
For
Knowledge.
investigation?
Oh, yeah. It is
What'd you get?
Lawrence for
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I just want to have fun.
Sure.
Just I'll have fun.
Well, 19.
19.
Can I see
Feel
what
like
this
it's bad
guy's
thing.
sharp?
I rolled a 10.
They've already asked. 19 and a 15. I would say between the two of you, you can see that there is a whetstone, and kind of attached to the back of the belt is a large dagger. Probably the size of a short sword, but
For him, it's a dagger.
yeah. You gather that was probably what it was. There was a whetstone, but
Was it
there
special?
are many little carvings
It's like
on
magical?
stone.
Does
Wait, where? On the walls?
Just there's little figures that have been carved, and like there's some sitting above the mantelpiece. There's a couple sitting over by
He's a collector.
Do
by an
they
end table.
look like anything in particular?
yeah, do
or
I recognize any of them?
I would say make an insight check.
Hey, that's my dagger.
Can I do anything?
Sure.
21.
21.
Well, you can be scary sometimes.
Yeah.
This guy's scary.
Aw. Inspiration.
22.
I like compliments.
You're
22?
23.
23 and 21. Yeah, looking at the stone carvings, they look handmade. They look, you can kind of see where there is a chisel of sorts kind of off the side. It seems that he's made these. They appear to be these little totems of dragons.
He sells them at the Lizard People
Are they-
Arts and Crafts Festival.
Dragons that I recognize.
They don't appear to be gem dragons. I would say with your high investigations, though, you can tell that they are chromatic dragons.
Do I recognize him?
No.
Okay.
I'd say it's, a couple of them have a very similar horn to Chris, like the big nose horn.
And Gwen's gonna just take a step back and lean against the wall and
Just observe.
But they're dragons, not dragonborns.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I thought it was like my people. I was like, oh my gosh, he's a hunter. I'm the next winner.
There's a notch. Yeah. So, as he goes over and kind of takes a stake and begins to prod at the fire and throw a few more logs in, sit.
Okay.
He sits across from you.
I'm sorry.
Keep him going.
Just do it. Just hold it.
He takes it and kind of reaches into his pouch, large clawed,
Will you marry me?
pulls out
That's
like
great.
this kind of dust and begins to kind of clasp it on top.
I thought you were a
John
barbarian.
using that.
And
There's not enough
Chris,
glitter.
are you willingly going to accept what he's about to do, or are you going to try and resist it? There's a magical effect.
You only live once. Do it.
So, you watch as
Stand North Bell.
there's kind of a weird burning sensation on your palm as he... And Chris, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's good. Well,
That's cocked.
of course I'm using it.
Okay.
19.
19?
Mhm.
Okay, so you just fail.
Oh, tough.
Oh.
And Chris, as you fail, you will take full damage, not half.
It's fine, you've got 90, so don't worry.
You take 91 damage.
As an echo is
90.5.
ripped from your being, you take 54 points of fire damage.
I'm not dead, but I'm going unconscious.
Not yet.
Still up?
Yeah, that's all.
Searing pain as you watch as Akal grabs something ethereal and starts to pull it out of his hand while he holds yours down.
First was my back, now it's my hand.
You
And my
watch
hand.
as those creeping shadows begin to recede on Chris.
Wait, why are you
until
doing
there's-
that?
You watch as a bead of ghostly energy is in the palm of Akal, and you watch as Chris, your hand's blue. It's back to normal.
Why'd you do that?
You watch as Akal stands up, goes over to a shelf, and takes one of the small totems and brushes it along the side. And you watch as the echo seems to find a place. And he puts it back over.
I told you you'd lose your powers, dude. I don't know what you thought.
You afflicted by an echo. It would have killed you.
What? Can you explain to me what that means? So it's like a parasite?
You would have died.
By how?
It would have killed you.
It itself, or would have gotten killed?
Would it have just slowly taken over him as
Yes.
it was?
Can Can someone vibe check?
Yeah.
Can I vibe check?
Sure, go for it.
Can I vibe check?
Yeah, I would say those of you who
23.
don't want to make a vibe check and are familiar with dragons, you can make a history check or a religion check.
I'll do that.
Can I still make a vibe check? Because that's my best one.
I'll make a religion.
I would say you feel a lot weaker after that just happened.
Dang it.
As if your powers were just taken.
Wow, that's
crazy.
really bad.
Almost like
With
Okay,
advantage.
21.
21
Wait.
for insight?
Yeah.
23.
23?
I got,
I was for real about to be like, no, for vibe check.
I got a 9.
For religion or...
Yeah, religion.
So those of you doing insight checks, see if he's telling the truth, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Being truthful. Definitely seems that Chris probably would have died.
So,
But I would say, Chris, the concept of... He keeps speaking about echoes. The concept to you is familiar. And I'll say Nastani because it's your country. Make a religion check as well.
Can I take that religion check? Again?
are you?
Is it your country?
Wait,
It could be.
did
just
this
said-
an
It
echo?
could, we don't know.
He could be a princess.
She's an Echo Knight,
Mm.
which might be something to think about.
18.
Word association.
I would say, Nastani, from what you know about echoes, they're essentially part of a dragon's soul. Dragons don't necessarily have souls. They have echoes. They are part of many, and I would say this is especially big with Gem Dragonborns and Gem Dragons, in that there's a belief that there are many versions of you. However, you are never the prime at your prime until you're all connected again.
Which is why they retire.
Which is why they retire. If they can't find their echoes, they'll die.
So was that one of your echoes affecting him?
It would seem so.
Well, at least you found one.
Sits back down.
So,
How did you not know?
does that
So,
explain
how did
why
I know?
the
I
echo
should've
was didn't want to tell you who it was and wanted you not to come here?
Yes, but why would it want warn Chris of a fight?
Maybe so
It
I could
warned
become
Chris that-
stronger. Would it take
That
me
it would
over?
have to
Like
fight
it like
a call.
I don't know.
I mean, it's possible that was a lie.
I mean,
I now become level
maybe
5.
maybe wanting to fight so it
Ah,
wouldn't.
no,
be
that's not
taken
good.
away.
Guys, I don't feel so good either. Just happened to dust.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel
Mr.
so-
Stark.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not feeling the best right now after that. Not even like because I got really hurt. I just don't feel as.
right.
He is gone. His power is gone.
So,
I mean, I know it's gonna die, but like that kind of sucks.
I don't know if this is like an incredibly insulting effrontery, but if you just pulled what was essentially Chris's patron from him, is there any way in which you would be willing and able to consider being a new patron to Chris?
You do not know what you ask.
Correct.
Which is why we
I
were
have
tentative
no
to
idea.
ask.
I have no
I-
idea what I just said.
These are magic things. These are far beyond me.
Well,
Is there like?
if not you, what would be the next step to take?
I was gonna
now
ask
that he
if there's a
doesn't have
mark.
one?
Oh, let's go back to the gold guy. He could be.
He might be.
The mark on your hand is gone.
Okay. What was there? I guess beforehand.
You don't know.
Right now, there's a scorch mark where your scales have been burned away, and there's just a large scar now.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like an emblem scar, or like something.
you trained Deviri, correct?
Like in Home Alone.
I did.
Would it be possible for you to train Chris? Quinn's not
Just like a
smiling,
30-second
you're gonna smile
montage.
like-
That's all.
Are you really?
What?
They
Did you
both
ask
have-
if-
don't they
where
both
were
have
they?
gold eyes?
Did you just ask if the black dragonborn who has gold eyes related to Deviri, a gold
My
dragon?
dad's an old human.
No,
Anything's
he's not.
possible.
He's an elf. And he's adopted.
thought it was just-
You're adopted.
I asked
Never
because
showed his
we
ears.
are facing unprecedented times, and we need as much strength behind us.
In these uncertain times.
We need as much strength behind us as possible. And if Chris is, I'm glad he's not going to die. But if he's weaker now, we as a team are also weaker.
Why would he try to save me if he was gonna kill me anyway? He saved me out of a lot of bad spots.
I do not know. What is it that you fight?
We're going to fight an archfiend.
We fight Prayer Scarvia. And we also have to find a way to bring someone back from the Veil.
I was the team's muscle.
And we believe we are fighting things from the Veil. Every full moon, eclipse, new moon.
King Angel was sent to the Veil. We need to retrieve him back.
Also, what was your dad's name?
That was my dad.
No, you said
No, not
Angel.
Angel.
I was
Sorry.
about to say.
It's been a long day. It's
I know
been
what
a
you
long
meant.
day. Thank you.
I was like,
King
okay,
Kalad.
weird angle to take,
Weird
but
flex,
all
They
but-
right.
both have E
I'll
names.
let you go with
They
it.
both have E names.
Roll for deception.
Kalad?
Galad?
I said it's been a long day. Please leave me alone.
I think get left alone.
Guess who's
last
gonna
night.
get a second? Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Joking. I'm just messing with you.
I'll write it down.
Okay.
Write it down.
Don't.
We can look back to this later. Just like
We'll come back to
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Galad. I'm sorry, I call him Dad. I don't normally call him by his first name. My dad is in the Veil.
I didn't even know my dad's name.
Good for you. My dad's stuck there.
Whenever he said that, did I see his eyes like?
I would say the plaster is just unamused.
We're not getting anywhere.
Well,
Can
he
you-
hasn't even gotten a chance to answer.
I don't think he wants to answer. He doesn't seem that
I mean,
interested.
we haven't given him a chance.
Yeah, but I think
I don't.
Are you worthy?
I don't know anymore.
Then you're not ready.
Yes, the answer is always yes.
But
I
I want
thought
to.
it was- I thought it
I
was a
want to
good answer.
be worthy.
Stands up, goes to one of the hanging lanterns on the wall, and just kind of holds it up, looks at the bottom, hands it to you. There is no oil. Go inland. Refill the lantern. Come back.
Is he to go alone, or can we go with him?
Is this a me thing?
It matters not. Leave.
Is there anything else?
Doors open.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for saving Chris.
Yeah, thanks for that.
We'll come back with the oil.
Shuts the door behind you.
Fair.
Can I look at the lantern? What's it look like?
Yeah, it's a rusted iron lantern. There is an oil well at the bottom, and it is almost empty.
Okay.
Seems to have just a black viscous oil.
Okay.
Oil.
Is it magic at all? Nothing
Nope.
magic. It's
Oil.
okay. You know if the lantern was.
I'm trying
No,
to
that's
see.
fair. Icarus has a magic lantern.
I
This
do?
one is not.
I mean, what y'all think? Y'all want to come with, or?
Where would
I think
we
it's up
normally
to
get the
you,
oil
though.
from?
Do you want help?
Will.
Will,
I don't know that.
I would say, it said inland. So go inland and find something that gives oil.
Can we use the fish oil?
It doesn't match the oil that's in the lantern currently.
Okay.
We have to go mining, Icarus. The children yearn for
Gosh.
Inland from here, there's on the crystalline plateaus. There's Fairhend. They've got windmills. Is there oil there?
I would say probably thinking too far.
Too
I was
far.
gonna say
Where
he's.
is it?
I think he's
Probably
Before
just
the plateau.
local.
So like
Local
so we're
oil.
here.
Local oil.
local oil
So
rig.
probably we're going like
Should we have to go
somewhere
inland?
around
Not
here.
in the water?
You said that the windmills were too far inland?
I think he just means
Like,
like
not on
this.
the plateau.
Yeah, he doesn't live on the plateau, so
Fair.
it
Okay.
would be a lot of effort.
I searched the water for oil rig.
I mean, y'all.
Inland?
And
The inland water?
The
inland water for oil rig.
There's water that goes inland. It's
I
just
don't-
further south than us.
Perception check.
I don't want to put y'all through this.
No.
I can go by
We're a
myself.
team, Chris.
I mean,
You're
yeah,
not-
but like, I'm not
Chris.
really.
Chris,
You're not going
you're
by
our friend.
yourself.
If you want us to help, which even if you say no, we're still going to go with you.
You must work on your conversing skills. You have not learned to trade words well.
Yes, you said I don't know as a response to are you willing?
I didn't know. I wasn't gonna lie.
Did he take your confidence with it?
No, he didn't say he didn't know if he was worthy. He said he
He
didn't
really
know if
did.
he
It is a
was worthy.
statement.
Which is understandable. We've been through a lot, and when you're relying on something to help you through your strength and to be where you are now, and that is taken away, I understand. But you are worthy, and we're gonna do this.
And we're going to prove that worthiness first to Akal and at the same time
To
to
the world.
yourself.
And yourself.
I think the world it might take a while for them to see it, just because they don't really like us right now. But we could work on the first two.
Baby steps.
I don't know. Gwen's go big or go home.
One must walk to fly.
Secret tunnel.
I got pushed.
Secret tunnel.
Dropped.
Through the mountain.
Aloria.
How did it go?
Oh, she was.
Did she
I
not
forgot
go
she
in?
was
No, but Odessa and Allura are waiting outside.
Herb, stop casting cry right now. Just have fun.
He can't even.
Just let him have it.
I'm gonna go to the car.
Okay.
It's an L1.
The car's inside the ring.
The windows are down.
Chris,
There's no windows.
Blasting Irish
We
out
have 10.
How many bonus actions?
He's out of commission
I
for
thought it
like
was just one.
12.
Let me sum up to Aloria and Vidissa.
Sure. Yeah. Sum up what just happened. Odessa goes, wow, that sounded. Was he your dad? I thought that's what we were doing.
I thought no.
Did you ask him?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
You did ask him?
You didn't ask him.
I didn't ask,
him.
but we.
He didn't ask him?
No.
We came up.
We're
We have to
coming
go
back.
fill it. We have to go fill an oil can for
Family drama.
lamb.
True. You don't have that problem.
No.
No, the problem is that she doesn't have any. So the drama is she can't find it.
I'm
Why'd you say
confused, but yes. Whatever you say.
Aloria, how do you feel about this?
It's a waste of Chris.
Just read more of
Thinking
the
about this. I think he needs a hug.
I was gonna say Gwen's gonna go over to Chris and
Sure.
You need like the shock blanket, like the tinfoil like shock blanket. Well, his lunch run out.
I got a feeling of danger as soon as we crossed the kind of, or as soon as you guys went past the borders around the hut. And it wasn't like a mage danger, it was more of like a celestial danger.
Celestial danger.
Celestial in nature. You know, like, you can detect celestial or fiendish creatures from a distance, innately sometimes. And I was getting sweaty about it. So I think it is like a nervous, like do I need to stay back? I
Did you
can't
look at
cast
your-
spells in there. Why isn't holy magic working inside the circle? So
Is it just an anti-magic field?
no. No, it's something divine in nature.
Follow-up DM question.
Yeah.
Who are the three primordials?
The three primordials, make a religion check.
Can I ask Aloria who are the three primordials?
Hey, Lori can make one too if you want.
Okay, let's
Gloria,
make
what's
one
the
for
third
each of
one?
us.
If you get
Let me
it
see
higher,
mine.
Gloria, what's the third? Never mind,
Okay,
I got
a
it.
4.
Huh?
Aloria gets
1. Something better.
23.
That's much better.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
By the light of Saloon, bless you. May the stars guide you through the night. And keep the spirits that your body has tossed without back inside.
That was really extra.
Do you do that every time?
Every time. Do you not have a blessing?
Two words,
that was a
man.
rip-off.
Two words.
We usually just say bless you.
You guys don't say a full thing. There's more to
Gesundheit?
There's more to the blessing. You
You're
have to
not
say the
doing
full
the whole
thing.
thing.
You have to say the full thing. No, it's not.
You
have to
guys
say the
have
full-
lost so many souls to this.
Oh my gosh, is that why you keep sneezing?
Medissa sneezes.
Mensei resorted to just Gesundheit. Oh.
We'll talk about this when we're not doing this. I know about the 3 primordials, the 3 dragons. Tiamat, yes.
Bahamut.
Bahamut, and then there's another one, the ruby dragon. I forget her name. No.
Wait, Tiamat, Bahamut. Wait.
I think it starts with an S.
Could I do it?
No,
Can I
not
do a
someone.
can I history check?
Sure, make a history check. Or religion. This would be religion.
Oh yeah,
Religion
religion.
check.
Okay.
Sylvester.
Salon.
Also, what is Demos?
You said religion.
Demos? Sounds like a name.
19.
19?
Yeah.
You don't know.
So you don't know Demos?
Demos, it's a name.
Is
Any
it a name you
familiarity?
recognize? Did I recognize the name?
Demos?
Yeah.
Do you know anybody named Demos?
No, I just didn't know if I did it or not. I don't know.
I heard someone say Demos one time.
No, you didn't. It was me who heard that.
Oh man.
And then I said, he said Demos.
There's 3 primordial dragons. I know the ruby one starts with an S, but the ruby one was originally trapped when the pantheons emerged. You know, when the gods and goddesses arrived to the prime. And they kind of sealed or attempted to seal away any of the primordial entities beyond the veil. And I suppose, 2 of them got out. They were not affected, but Tiamat was banished to hell and is in hell, I presume. Last time I checked.
On the 3rd level, actually.
Oh, moving up.
Moving up in the world.
Right. And Bahamut died.
Right. Yeah.
Or at least he hasn't been seen.
Bahamut died, and then his son, Demigod Nuos,
Yes.
kind of almost took the...
Yes.
Why are you skeptical of that?
I'm not.
What was the...
Definitely skeptical.
What?
I'm confused.
Can I check?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'm confused by this. Can I...
I wonder if
Sure.
the parasite in
Unnatural
Herb's head
20.
was similar to
Unnatural
the one
20?
in my head.
She's putting something together in her mind. But does not
22.
know. I'd say she's formulating an idea. She is unsure.
What are your thoughts, Loya? What are your thoughts?
Well, Numos is still around.
Right. Yes. Yes, I mean, are you familiar with the...
Although he might be dead too. After the War of Ascension, we think he died. I think Denier said he might have died. By choice. By choice. It was a peaceful passing. It wasn't like a usurpation or anything. But demigods are a fickle thing because, they can lose divinity. They can
And then
ascend.
history-wise, with the Arxen founding, right before his death, the War of Ascension,
Mhm.
that's what lines up with Arxen history, correct?
I'd say so. Yeah, I would say from your general knowledge, Numos is kind of a controversial figure
In Arxa?
in Arxa. Some people, it's kind of old demigod to worship. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. Wiped out half of a continent.
Yeah, I think we should start to go.
You guys can walk and talk at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Called a walkie-talkie.
Yeah. You guys just heading inland.
Yes.
Who's taking the charge?
I was
Do
gonna
you want me
say,
to take that charge? You
Yeah.
just pointed at me.
Put you in the front and I'll take the rear again.
Oh.
You.
For 7 checks.
Icarus.
Just like,
Rear
me.
end protector.
Keep the bird in the back.
It's actually
In
you,
the
but then I stand
sky.
over you and I whisper to you what I see.
Protector of all rear
It's you, but
It's fine. I'm just
Guardian.
gonna say, can I look around and see if I see anything that looks like oil might be
Yeah, sure.
used from it?
From looking at the oil, can I try to like connect what it
Oh, can I
Look
see
for
what
that.
type, where it would come from?
Sure.
Nature check. And survival check.
That's got an 18.
18.
I got a -1.
I would say looks like black oil. You know that there's different kinds. There's like fish oil that you guys just cooked with. So it's not vegetable oil or cooking oil. It's definitely probably one of
27.
the more niche. 27, and you got a
I got an
18. Looking for places. There's lots of large rocks and boulders as you guys get further inland. And I would say at this point, I mean, you've been going inland to get to the cottage, but you're coming up on the edge of the plateau. That just kind of giant, mountainous facade. But you don't see anything that catches your eyes. And you roll. Yeah.
Oh my
Okay. You go full 9 yards. Looking, tasting, the oil. Have you tasted much oil? You an oil connoisseur?
yeah, I mean,
It's like wine
Definitely
tasting.
am, dude.
With a
Not.
20 what?
Dude, this guy.
27. I mean, maybe Herb does lick exhaust pipes every once in a while.
New car,
Yeah.
anything's possible.
Yeah. I would say it tastes a bit fishy.
Like fish.
Bit fishy. It does have a. It's not
It's like water.
kind of salty. Yeah, a little watery. Yeah.
Right,
We
we
need
need a
the
little
oil rig.
Do we look?
Yes.
Okay, is there
Go
any
back to the
inland?
fish village.
I would say with the 27, you could probably ascertain
we
that
gotta
this
go to
is
those
not ground
ruins.
oil.
It's not ground oil.
It is not ground oil, despite appearing like it.
Well, of course, you don't grind oil, you press it.
We have to go to those ruins and find the fish people.
Got a nerd.
Because so he said
You
it's
have
not
to kill
ground
the
I
fish.
oil.
love
Stay on
petrology.
it.
I love it.
It's actually just fish blood.
So
Might be.
Hey, cast fish.
can't. I wait till
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. It's tomorrow thing.
Wait,
Yeah,
so,
because we can't do
okay.
anything.
Well, besides for, where do you get black oil that's not from the ground?
my perception check was a 25.
This is waiting
I
for.
hate you.
What'd you get?
I was 20.
20.
The least I
I was,
could get.
I was hoping you'd say 24 so I could say, you know, it's
least you
food.
can get is a 20.
Wait,
Unless
that's
I
the
get that
least?
one, but yeah, my minimum is a 20.
You have a plus 18.
No.
I'm
I
at
have a
-3s.
plus 10, but
I-
anything
I-
9 and under counts as a 10.
And I have a plus 12.
What's that rogue ability?
So
Yeah.
I would say, Nastani, as you look about leaving the group further inland, as you get close to the edge of the plateau, something catches your eye. Up on the plateau, or at least kind of, a couple hundred feet, there is an opening, what appears to be a large cave. Out of that cave, there seems to be a viscous kind of black oil that surrounds the entrance.
Perfect.
How far is it?
Let's just
A few hundred feet up there.
Okay.
Can I dimension door maybe Chris?
Sure.
Yay!
There's dimension door up there. So you
Can I
dimension
fly
door.
after them.
Yeah. You fly after them.
Open sesame.
The 5 of you are down at the base, unless anybody wants to toss Saneth, but that being said,
Toss me.
Yeah, throw
Toss
me!
me. The sweet release.
uh,
I'm bobbing away.
so,
Don't catch me. Don't catch me.
Please do not.
no. As the 3 of you kind of find footing up here at the entrance to this large cave, it tunnels back and then just goes down.
Can we just collect samples from the outer edge of it?
Can I go up and taste them?
Let me try doing that.
Make
Wait.
a medicine check.
Don't do it just yet. I have to check and see if they're the same oil.
Is that what you're doing? Go make a survival check. Yeah.
So
Or sorry, nature for you.
oh, okay, good.
I
Natural
commit
20.
find traps.
With a 7?
Investigation.
Oh, plus 13.
I got 11 for medicine.
11. It's grainy. It's full of dirt. Are you putting it in there?
No.
Okay. It's similar. Definitely similar. This is a very old congealment of the oil.
Someone needs to
What's
separate.
going on up there?
I think Herb's licking the rocks.
We found an old container of the oil. What?
It's
It's
not
racist.
the worst thing he's done.
Is he a geologist now?
It is part of their career.
This oil tastes terrible.
Okay, we need to separate the oil from whatever pollutants is in it.
How do we do that?
I said 3, man.
Slippery, careful.
Be careful.
Okay,
Yeah,
how
be
do
careful.
I separate the oil from the?
Let me just use my map.
I don't know. Do you have a refiner or anything like that? And especially,
Colander, stat.
do you have anything to, undo the congealment, perhaps?
Is there a more direct source of the oil up there? Or is it just congealed?
There might be further in.
But I don't want to go into a big.
Do you
scary
want us
cave
up
and
there
drag
so
you
we can
guys.
help with that?
Let me just cast Sacred Flame real quick. Oh.
Do you have that grapple hook?
Yeah. I do have the grappling.
How long is the rope?
Let me light it up real
You
fast.
can't actually cast Sacred
I
Flame.
know.
So
That's,
that's 50?
Yeah,
that was the original joke. Then I
Yeah.
realized that would have lit the whole place.
yeah, that too. No fireball.
I can cast like
Yeah, hold on.
Hmm.
100 bucks.
So,
You said it's 100 feet up there?
it's about 100 feet.
Do
Does
you have
anybody,
socks?
does anybody else have some rope?
Sister, I have so much.
Where did you acquire that?
The construction yard.
You stole
Can
from
we-
them?
No, they gave it to me.
Can I tie it to the grappling hook?
They gave it to me without telling me. I can tell.
Icarus! Icarus!
Don't answer.
I got my rope!
Oh, good.
Take it up. Let me climb.
Good for
Sure.
you.
So,
Okay.
as you go up to the oily cave, where are you putting the grapple hook?
Is there? Can I find a notch or something in the ground?
Make a strength check.
No.
No, it's gonna split like the rock and we're gonna fall.
Nah, it's totally cool,
Or
guys.
just rip the facade off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, can it be a sapphire?
How's a 14
It's
sound?
gotta be an emerald
You
this time.
stick it in there and it looks secure. You look at your 5.
For the sake of whether or not I use tactical mind, does it count as a failure?
It depends on the person.
Can I just add my
No
tactical
weight
mind to
limits
better?
above 300.
Well.
Wait,
How
above
much does
300?
Rockwave versus Buddhism?
Wait,
That brings it up
I'm
to
a little-
18.
18? Okay, that is better. That is better. Yeah.
You should look at Aloria and like,
Yeah,
just
you
push
look at
it in
the-
a little bit more.
Stone woman just kick it a few times.
Does anyone have healing?
You do.
I'm all the way down here.
No, I
You
don't.
have second. Oh, not anymore.
Or no,
I have
you
second
would have
wind. Second
wind
wind's a
still,
fighter thing. That's not a lot.
yeah. Okay.
It's still healing.
I lost 50 hit
All right.
points.
For the sake of it, lightest ones first.
Okay.
Is that it?
How far?
Chris,
does-
send
me up.
How far down?
Can I
Get
throw
up
him?
there, bad boy.
He could just sit on the hip. That's fine.
I
You
climb
don't
up.
have
How
to
far
kill him.
down is it?
It's about 100 feet.
100 feet.
I use second wind.
Can I like somehow get 10 feet closer?
I swear, if you
By,
use
like, climbing
magic
10
after
feet
I got
down?
this grappling
Yeah.
hook.
You can inch down 10 feet, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll cast Vortex Warp on the biggest person.
Yes.
Eloria? Sure. Cast it on Eloria and just pop her.
Yeah.
Good.
I was gonna make a joke.
And then.
And then
I
I
say,
climb back up.
yep, Gwen's waiting for the last. Been like, yeah, you're gonna have to get out there.
Oh yes, my second
He did
wind
say
dropped
they
me
did
to
the heaviest
42
last.
now.
Okay,
Sure,
so
that's the-
Eloria
It's
is
pretty
going to
strong.
cast.
I'm not sure that on Lord.
Let's say.
I don't
Is anybody wearing socks?
I
over there?
climb.
What?
Socks?
Yes.
Why do you want to know?
I'm wearing boots.
I don't have socks.
Do you need my
Chris,
socks?
Chris is barefoot.
second-
Yeah, I'm barefooted.
Second
Chris
level
wearing
cure
socks?
wounds.
Icarus, he's a bird. He has bird talent.
Is
I have
anybody
not
wearing
Talon
socks?
socks.
I look down at my
I'm
boots
poor.
I'm wearing.
I can't
with my
afford
socks.
socks.
He gets at this
Am
point
I
the
wearing
party
socks?
realizes nobody's wearing socks.
I'm wearing.
Budissa, are you wearing socks?
I'm wearing a metal skin suit
I thought so.
under my robe.
I thought so.
Why do you
No,
need
my
socks?
dogs are out.
Am I wearing socks?
Why do you want to know?
Do you
Am
need a
I
charger,
climbed
Ethan?
up there by now?
Yeah, do you have a USB-C?
Yeah, you climbed up there by now.
I take the socks
What, from my feet.
Who?
and then I start collecting all the oil possible.
Are you letting him take your socks?
I had an extra pair, I guess.
He's gonna knock your socks
so you
off.
got you just Eloria
So
just
you
healed you
start-
25.
Scooping it.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
So I guess
Okay, I'm gonna start climbing.
subtract 17
Go ahead and climb up there. No problem. It's secured.
Budissa climbs
just
up.
add 17 damage.
She's up.
And she collects the rope.
Why would you?
And she collects the rope. It's oily. And she's.
Actually, wait. We probably need to leave that because we have to climb back down.
That didn't take.
We leave it
I don't
be,
think it's-
actually.
But I was gonna say collect it, pull it up so nothing else gets up here.
We do that.
But this is confused, but she pulls the rope back.
Just leave the grappling hook in.
Okay.
Just don't want other things climbing up the rope to get to us.
Like a monkey?
Yes.
Yes.
Were there
Scared
monkeys down there?
I don't know, but there could be.
Did you see a monkey?
No.
What is a monkey?
You haven't seen a monkey?
That was
Not
the
yet.
monkey.
Yes, we have.
That's not a monkey.
Yeah, we did.
We saw a
The gorilla was dragging Chris away.
That's an ape.
That was an ape.
Oh my! if it doesn't have a
Says
tail, it's not
Badissa.
a monkey. It's an ape.
Also-
I should have.
You idiot!
Gosh, I can't believe you would know that.
And neither is
Lame.
oh my gosh, Druid.
Wait, we saw it
lady.
in the temple. The knowledge of.
Isoda.
Isota. She is not a monkey either.
What about at the?
Great
She's an
job.
elf.
What about the Library of All Knowledge?
There were a lot of monkeys
I
there.
didn't
Yeah.
see the monkeys.
Monkey.
To be
Monkey,
fair,
monkey.
you
I
usually
was-
don't pay attention when we're in libraries.
I got
That's not
dragged
true.
by a
She
gorilla.
pays attention
I
to things that
do.
aren't monkeys.
Yeah.
Follow up.
I start
Aloria,
to strain
About the
that
monkeys.
name you couldn't remember. Was it
Is that what you needed this time?
Silpina or
Stranger.
Sylphina or
Oh,
Sylphina?
that sounds about right.
No
That sounds-
shot. Does it?
What is it? What's
Let
that?
me-
Do you know somebody like that?
Let me just write down Silphina.
I don't know. No.
If it's my writing, I do it phonetically.
So that is it Sylphina?
Let me see it.
Silpina.
Oh wait, no. Okay, I did spell that correctly because I asked him. Sylphina.
I know Silphina.
We do know a Sylphina.
Wait.
No, I think it was like
I
a
don't know.
like
Silphina.
a SAR.
Okay. Okay.
Sort of. It was like a SAR.
Cool. It was a long shot, and that would have been absolutely crazy.
So-
Who's that?
Sylphina was one of the recent iterations of the Care-for-R.
Character names.
Um,
How much did I get healed by the way?
25.
And I start to take a bunch of the oil and start straining.
Yeah, it's
the oil from
it's congealed. You start to strain it, and the sock just goes. Nothing comes through it because it's congealed.
Okay, what do
You
you
ruined
see?
it.
Oil expert over here.
What do you see deeper in the cave?
Do you go in deeper? Do you have dark vision?
I have an
Yeah,
eternal lamp.
Okay. How far is that?
60 feet probably.
Probably.
Can
Let me
can
double check
I see
Whatever.
from the
Rule of
entrance of
Never get
the cave what he's walking into?
Sure.
She's
sure,
got
sure.
that super extra dark vision.
And I do.
It does not say.
Probably a normal lamp, which is 60 feet.
Okay.
Alright, 20
Right.
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
So
It
if
says
you can write it in, great. If
this
not, I'll-
hooded lamp emits a blue light which never goes out.
Hey, I have a
Perfect.
question.
Yeah. What's up?
So, can I try pulling out a weapon? Is it just the weapon be regular now? Or do I just not have it?
Your hammer?
Yeah.
Hammer's gone.
I just don't have it
17
anymore.
grand for nothing.
Really?
God.
Can't summon it. Don't have any powers.
Guys, we gotta get this oil filled.
26.
No, 25. Sorry.
Yep.
Let's start his
Gwen,
bank account.
As you look down into the cave,
Gave away the platinum bars.
it's like a slide. It's slippery slope. It seems that
That's a fallacy.
it is. I wouldn't say a trap, but it definitely looks
Like an
very dangerous.
What's my crossbow say about that?
I would say looking at your
Is my
crossbow.
sword bugging?
You doing it?
Sword's not bugging. Crossbow is starting to glow.
Is
Yeah,
the
back up.
Dissa just like
It's-
going?
It's a slide.
A little bit dangerous.
Edissa is doing her idle dance. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
no,
I'm
she's
gonna go to
dancing.
the-
She's break
She's
dancing.
breakdancing.
Oh, nice.
I'm
She's
gonna
somehow
go to
able
the
break
back.
dance
She's doing the
perfectly with
shuffle.
oil.
Anyway.
Okay, it's
Keep
a
it
slide. It's going down. I don't know.
I would say, Gwen, with your 26, it looks well traveled. Like, definitely this has been used to go up and down by something.
Something has
Alright, let's
been-
go for it.
Guys, I'm just gonna go to the back of the line. I don't know if I'm
It's
really
your
quick.
journey.
Okay,
Well,
can I?
This is literally your
Push him in?
episode.
Can
Do
we?
you-
Can
make
we?
a strength check.
Wait, hold on. I have a
I,
question.
I kind of say this, but I'll kind of let him push me.
I have with the grappling hook.
15.
Is it secure enough that if we put like through the rope down the tunnel, like the slide, we
Chris,
could,
contested strength.
I just want to
could we use that as like a way to like anchor ourselves? Like it's
Perhaps.
wait.
Contested.
Away.
Contesting strength, Chris.
I would like to
Can I
do
just
that
surrender?
and make sure that the grappling hook is secure in that direction as well.
Yeah, I'll say, those of you still at the top, take a minute. Anastani,
I
Badissa,
go for a deadlift.
and Xanath, whoever. You guys double check the grapple hook, make sure it's planted in there, rotating the other way. You guys start sliding, and you watch as her just, and Chris goes, ah! And slides down.
And then I follow after.
Yeah, her
I
belly
was saying
slide.
this,
Yeah, there
but
you go.
that's kind of the push I needed to get
Yeah.
through.
That's fair. That's fair. And you watch as they.
Gwen is going to slide, but it's gonna be like she's not jumping in. She's like inching. She's trying to do it.
Like just-
This is a really
yeah,
like a
like
cat.
How wide is this?
Yeah.
The passage.
Yeah.
I would say, it's a pretty narrow opening. Like I say, pretty narrow compared to how it opens up and then goes down. I'd say it's about 20 feet wide,
About
20 feet tall.
Okay. So would I be able to kind of like glide down it?
You have a 10-foot wingspan.
I think.
What's your wingspan? 15.
I go down.
It's probably 15. I'm pretty sure.
15.
Wow.
I would say if you're careful, Icarus, with your lantern,
As we're going
to not hit
down,
any rocks.
Gwen's gonna. It looked like something maybe lives here, so you tell us this after we're sliding. They slid before I got
Dex
the same
check
thing.
with disadvantage.
That sounds about
Dex
right.
check with disadvantage, Herb. Dex check.
Can I safely go down while holding onto the rope?
You may.
Can I stay hyper aware of my crossbow as we go deeper in?
Perception check.
But this
And
is
I
going
can't
to
use
be
my
the same.
shield.
Going
Can I?
down.
Can I use my shield modifier?
For what?
Or is it save or just check?
Just
Check.
Oh, okay. So
Dex check with disadvantage.
What was I doing? Perception?
23. Yeah, Gwen, you just kind of gripping the ground where you can, sliding down very
14.
carefully as you go down.
14.
14 and 14.
And I'm looking for things, by the way.
You guys don't hit a wall, and it's a long tunnel.
I'm looking for signs of things as I'm going down. By the like, I know I'm going pretty fast, so but I'm looking.
You're going about half speed. They are.
I like
Yeah.
how the recent theme has been we do not
cast
estimate
haste on
how
you.
long it takes
How
to get
deep in a
somewhere
living
and
is
also
all-
yeah.
how heavy rocks are.
It's
So
a fantasy world.
Yeah, perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
They shouldn't weigh this much in a fantasy
it
world.
glow bright. You hit your head on the ceiling, and you tumble down with the boys.
I was gonna say, can I catch him?
No, he's ahead of you.
Okay.
You're going at a slower pace than the guy gliding down. Yeah. Sorry, Icarus, you bonk your head. You take. Roll my fancy D4.
I'm so glad we didn't let the
2
person
points of
with night vision
bludgeoning.
go first.
2 points of bludgeoning, and you are now covered in oil as you slide down. So you
Yeah,
probably
do
have
that
to.
dawn.
We do
Yeah,
need that Dawn
yeah.
dish.
Unfortunately, we all know what happens to birds in oil.
That's
So,
why we need a Dawn dish.
um,
Hey, but we got
Ever seen the
sovereign
ducks on
blue.
the Dawn dish up?
3 of you slide down.
the opposite of what we need.
It would seem the girls in Xanath have all taken the slower approach. But it does get to the point, those of you on the rope, where the rope starts showing up. And you watch as Badissa reaches in the bag and just ties on the rope. And he's just funneling out of the bag. How much rope does she have? Like a magician's.
We'll
never know. Scarf. Who knows?
The bag of holding
It's anybody's
has a
guess.
weight limit.
It
I want
does.
you to
If she
understand.
met it,
It is
full of rope.
100% full of rope. Up to the weight
Useful.
limit.
No,
She
no,
was
no.
gonna
She's
make-
also got one more gold ball left.
Oh, funny story. Anyway,
You put a bag
left her
of
alone
holding
for a
inside
week.
bag of holding.
That's true.
Hmm?
Can you store bags of holding and bags of
We've
holding?
talked
No,
about this before.
no,
talked
no,
about this,
the
but
black
you,
hole.
maybe
Is
you
it
should
actually-
try it.
Yes.
If you,
That is
yeah,
that
you
is
should
our
try it.
contingency plan for
Yeah,
the
um,
final fight.
Because we have 2 bags of holding.
As you all slide down, some of you at a much faster pace than others. You two land first. Icarus, unfortunately,
Am I able to right myself along the way?
make a dex save with
What's the
disadvantage.
You write yourself upside down. What?
I'm Simone Biles. I just like land them.
16.
16. You right
better
yourself.
hope.
You right yourself.
That's
You are
how
covered
plan.
head to toe in oil, though. It's pretty bad. And for future reference, your movement will be halved as long as you're covered in oil.
Yeah.
So, and you two as well, and anybody else sliding. Which actually, I think it's just the 3 of you who are full on sliding.
The rest of us were safely
didn't
going
mean
down with
to.
rope.
Yeah, Gwen's doing it slow, and
Safely going down.
that being said,
No rope.
the 3 of you, dex saves with disadvantage.
Aww. Me and
We
Clayton.
instantly
No,
get little
just,
fire.
just those 3, because they get there first.
9.
9. Nice.
Ooh,
Success.
nice.
Ooh, 13.
Failure.
I'm losing.
Herb, Icarus, you guys fail. Chris, you save.
Simone Biles.
Fall damage.
covered
9
in
points of
oil.
bludgeoning damage. Halved to Chris. You take 5.
Chris looks down at his hand. It looks just like it did before his power
No,
got
it's
stripped
actually
from
good.
him.
Your powers
He
are back, Chris.
cries.
Yes!
He
Guys, we
cries
can go back.
before.
Do the 3 of you have dark vision?
I have a
I
lamp.
should, yeah.
I have an.
That
So-
doesn't have fire.
Yeah, you have an empty lamp. Icarus, as you brush the hooded lantern off, as the 3 of you sit in the oil, Herb, you wipe from your eye holes and look around. Make a perception check.
It's like the cartoon.
Yeah,
You can
Chris,
like
you can
only
make
see
one
their
disadvantage.
eyes.
Okay.
Stan, is that you? No, I'm Kyle. You're Kyle.
Tragic.
Shit, I am.
Let me
17?
add a note for our nat 20s lost to the void.
Aww.
Oh, no.
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 What's the total at, Chief?
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So Icarus, Herb, you're still wiping gunk out of your eyes for the most part. But Icarus, as you look around, it is dark. It is slimy. The room has a shine to it, and you can see these large stacks of what were probably stalactites and stalagmites.
It's like
They're
mites
just
might fall.
covered
No,
in
stalactites.
dripping oil.
Tight to the ceiling.
Just stalagmite.
Tight.
Tight.
Okay.
They might reach the ceiling.
They might not they might
Yeah,
fall.
somebody's not a geologist.
Somebody's
Wait,
on
oil
stage.
dripping from the ceiling?
Yep.
Is like good oil?
Yeah, as both of you look up, you can hear the rest of your party about to
So how much more
approach.
rope do you have
And
to
I would
decide?
say, don't worry, we're good. So only the 5th one.
Are you roasted?
We may never know.
You will never know.
The 2 of you, as you look up, see something. Hundreds of eyes, red orbs
Fireball.
staring down at
Did
you.
you cast Arcane Eye?
In an oil cave?
I'm joking. That was the joke. Don't worry.
As you hear
die.
a slithering noise as you watch as the eyes all move in conjunction.
It's a Hydra.
You hear a clicking noise from one of the tongues, and there's a jet of fire that bursts out, and you can see a massive serpent with 5 heads.
Oh no.
Some of them are spitting up this oil, and you watch as the other heads light and the room ignites.
Now I understand why it's hard to get this one.
And that's where we're going to leave off this episode.
That's wild.
So we're going to leave off there
That's
with a
pretty
very
crazy.
fun Hydra mini. We'll see pretty later. I want to show it off, but just wait till next episode. Anyway, but we'll pick up there. Hopefully, Chris, we're going to have to talk about your character sheet, man. You just lost a bunch of levels.
I'm level 6 now.
Yup. So we'll see what happens. But that being said, we'll pick up there next week. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right, guys? Just another week. It'll be fine. Just another week. But before we
Another week
leave,
at the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you don't miss out, man. Hey, turns out it was actually pretty unlucky today for Chris. That's what you get when you pick up a Tails. If it's Tails, you're supposed to flip it for
Or
the next person.
a head
and
penny
then
with
the
blood.
heads.
I just thought he was mean. I didn't know he was evil.
Well, I mean, the blood was surely not an omen. But speaking
Yeah.
of omens, oh man, you can subscribe.
that was good.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was good.
And leave a comment and let us know what should we do with Chris? Should we just put him down or
Do we euthanize our pet?
Chris can't see. He doesn't know.
He
what's
can't even
gonna
get his
happen.
hammer anymore. He's like,
can't.
we should just like put him out of his misery.
You can
You
also
at least have that shield, though.
Chris, we're here to help.
Go for it, Lauren.
you can also follow us on social media
At
Wayward
where?
7 on Instagram and TikTok. Let us know what you think
Probably.
of having the NPC add-on, so we have a visual.
Yeah.
It's really nice,
actually.
It's
I
really
like
nice.
it.
Do you
Look
like
how
it?
much conversation
Oh,
we've
good.
had with
Get
you
rid of
now.
it.
let us
Does
know
it-
what you
does it
think
help?
about Long John the
that's
horse, and also
Do we
potentially
need-
Sean.
Yeah.
I want you
Do
to.
we need a mini or a picture for Long
Please
John?
make a video of that.
Do you? How many? How
How
much rope do you think that this has?
Yeah.
Make it just like
Yeah, how much
That
rope
is
does
the question.
Is it
Will.
enough?
You just need him. You just get the blast radius thing and just like
Put
make like
locked on
Play-Doh
around
like
this.
around it, just to have.
All right, they're getting creative, and we're gonna cut the screen before they be creative anymore. But anyway, we'll see you guys all next time.
Next
on
time
the Wayward.